Today, I'm gonna show you guys how to take charge of your breakfast. I'm gonna give you 3 different high-protein waffle recipes that are gonna be ready in under 10 minutes. Not only are all of these extremely simple, but they're so delicious, you won't even be able to tell they're actually better for your diet. All you're gonna need is a waffle maker, about 10 minutes of time, and an empty stomach, because we're about to be eating good. And if you want all my healthy, diet-friendly, anabolic recipes available in one easy-to-access place, don't forget you can always grab a copy of my cookbook, which is available at the first link in the description box. Every time I drop a video like this, the recipes get added to the book for free. You only need to get it one time. Hit the link down below if you want to be eating good while still taking charge of your diet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're all ready to have a good time, then I am too. Let's go. Let's get this show started. As with all recipes on the channel, we will be using a food scale to weigh out all of our ingredients. This is imperative that the recipe shows up exactly how we intended. So what we're gonna do is start with our anabolic funfetti waffles. I absolutely love this recipe right here, and it's so simple and delicious. Anybody watching is gonna love it and be able to make it. We start with 92 grams of egg beaters or liquid egg whites. Now we need 170 grams of plain fat-free Greek yogurt. Then we need 54 grams of instant funfetti pancake and waffle mix. We'll just go ahead and weigh that out. Then we just need 2 grams of baking powder and 31 grams of a vanilla whey protein powder. Now we're gonna go in, stir everything up until it's smooth, and then once we got it smooth and it looks like this, all we have to do is spoon our batter into a waffle griddle, make sure we fill it edge to edge. Now we just close this, wait a couple minutes, and rinse repeat till all of our waffles are finished. And boom, in just a few minutes, we were able to whip up a delicious high-protein breakfast that took minimal ingredients and will actually do our body some good. In 2 of these massive funfetti anabolic waffles, what we have is 434 calories with only 2 grams of fat, 56 grams of protein, and 48 grams of carbs. If you want to feel full and satisfied all the way till lunch without any cravings and you want to get your protein in, all while eating good, this is how you want to do it. Now, let's move on to the next one. And back to the mixing bowl we go. We need 184 grams of egg beaters or egg whites. Then we're gonna add 112 grams of unsweetened applesauce. Then we add 2 scoops or 62 grams of vanilla whey protein. Then we need 14 grams of coconut flour. And finally about 4 grams of baking powder to make them fluffy. Now we just go in, mix it till it's smooth. And then once it looks like this, we'll just do the same thing we did last time. Spoon our batter into the waffle maker. Make sure we go edge to edge. Then we just close it up and wait a couple minutes for each waffle to finish. And boom, ladies and gentlemen, this is what magic looks like. If you want a protein waffle that tastes just like the ones you would eat as a kid growing up, this is the one you want to use. That unsweetened applesauce gives us a really sweet flavor, all without sacrificing any portion of our diet. In both of these waffles, we have 424 calories, only 4 grams of fat, a whopping 70 grams of protein, 27 grams of carbs with 7 grams of fiber. If you want maximum protein and as low of carbs as possible with some fiber to help with digestion, this to me is the perfect breakfast. Now before I show you my favorite waffle recipe of all time, which is the next one, I'm a little hungry and I think I need a snack. And what better than a milk chocolate campfire s'mores Anabar? When you open it up, it's coated in milk chocolate and it literally has the texture of a baked good because it falls right apart, and in the middle, it's loaded with graham crackers and marshmallows. Anabar is hands down the best tasting protein bar ever created. Doesn't even taste like a protein bar, it tastes more like a candy bar. And I know if you took one bite, you would be hooked just like I am. 3, 2, 1, let go. I know I'm showing you guys quick and easy breakfast, but if you have 0 time and you still want to get some protein in and eat something that's delicious, perhaps give Anabar a shot. You can always check them out at theanabar.com. Use my code RJF10. You're going to save money and you're finally going to know what all the hype is about. Make sure you check them out. Now let's move on to my favorite waffle recipe of all time. Come on. And if the last recipe was the one that you ate as a child, this next one is the one you ate as a child if your parents actually loved you. What we're going to do is start with 92 grams of egg beaters or egg whites. Then we need 170 grams of plain fat-free Greek yogurt. Then we need 27 grams of an instant pancake mix. Then we need 31 grams of vanilla whey protein powder, 2 grams of baking powder, and then finally 28 grams of Lily's dark chocolate, no sugar added, chocolate chips. Now we're just gonna mix it till it's smooth, and then finally we're just gonna repeat the steps we've been doing. Spread it edge to edge. Make sure you don't lay it on too thick, that way it doesn't run out the sides. Close it up when you're done, and you'll be in business. I'm gonna get this cooking. I'll see you guys in a sec. And this right here is the waffle recipe I ate every single morning for about 6 months straight. I am so confident in how good this tastes with the chocolate chips that I guarantee you gave this to anybody, they'd think you were a 5-star chef making them a delicious breakfast. Now, in this entire recipe, for both waffles, what we have is 482 calories, 10 grams of fat, 54 grams of protein, 44 grams of carbs with a whopping 10 grams of fiber. Not only is this loaded down with protein, but we get some of that fiber while still keeping this delicious and filling. All in all, if you had to try any one of these three, as long as you like chocolate, this would be my ultimate recommendation. Now, as far as toppings for these go, I'm gonna give you some recommendations right here. For the buttermilk, I like to use, I can't believe it's not butter spray. 0 calories, get some of that butter flavor infused in. This literally tastes like melted butter. After that, we'll use some Miss Buttersworth sugar-free maple syrup. Go ahead and put that right on top. And then with the chocolate chips, that one's so good you can eat it plain, but I like to add a little syrup personally. And then for the funfetti, if you want to add some syrup, you can, but personally, I like to go with some fat-free whipped cream. And bingo. Perfect. Either way you go with these, you're gonna be eating good and getting in a ton of protein, which is ultimately gonna make you feel fuller, prioritize fat loss over muscle loss, and ultimately have you eating good while still working towards your goals. Now, none of this would mean anything if these didn't taste good, so we're gonna give these a taste test here in a second, but you could do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button if you've enjoyed this video so far. Make sure you subscribe for more amazing recipes, and please leave me a comment down below. Anything you leave helps the channel out, and I greatly appreciate it. Now, let's try these out. Here we go, it's waffle time. Before I bite into these, I gotta let you guys know about the apparel sponsor of the channel, Young LA. That's all I wear, quite literally. They leveled up my entire style game. I don't even wanna rant that much about them. If you are interested, picking up some really cool joggers, shirts, shorts with pockets, whatever you want, make sure you go over to youngla.com, use my code RJF, you're gonna save money, and I know you're gonna love it because I do. For real, literally all I wear. So, appreciate you guys for the support on that. Oh, and the Young LA for Her women's line just dropped too. So ladies, you can check it out as well. So let me get in here. We're gonna start with the funfetti. Let me take a little bite from the front here. Boom, boom. I'm gonna do a little syrup dip, why not? A little bit of this. Here we go. My favorite part about this is how sweet and soft it is in your mouth. Got really good mouthfeel. The funfetti mix gives it a nice, unique sweetness. Absolutely love this one. We're gonna move now to the buttermilk. Let me get a bite of this. A little bit of that syrup. This is basically the classic one we ate. Here we go. Nice, airy, fluffy, just like the pancakes mom used to make. Now we're gonna move into my favorite, the chocolate chip. Let me get a bite. Make sure we get a chocolate chip in there. A little bit of syrup, and here we go, baby. It's really hard to beat that chocolate chip. It is hands down my favorite. I can say with 100% confidence, no matter which one of these you choose, I know you're gonna love it. You're gonna be getting a ton of protein. And most importantly, it's not even going to feel like a diet, which is the goal of all of this. The cookbook, the channel, everything. We wanna be able to eat foods that we actually enjoy eating, ones that we're not turning our noses up at, and ones that are actually helping us towards our goals. If you swapped out all the food you eat in a day with these recipes right here, without even doing the crazy tracking and logging, if you just replaced them, you would see results no matter what. I mean that. And as always, you can find all 3 of these recipes in my cookbook and every other recipe on the channel, over 250 of them. We're all condensed and available right here in an easy to use guide that fits in your pocket. Plus, every time I add a new recipe to the channel, this thing gets updated. So if you want the ultimate diet guide in your pocket, I truly believe that's what this is, the ultimate diet guide. Hit that link down below. You will not regret it, I guarantee it. All right, folks, you rock. I think I'm out of here. Oh, and a quick note on Anabar. If you want to place an order, we now offer something called Afterpay, which lets you take the entirety of your order. Let's say you order 2 boxes and it costs you like 55 bucks. We'll let you split that up into 4 payments. So instead of spending 55 up front, you just spend like 15 a week or whatever that ends up being to get it paid off. That way it's not such a burden on your wallet in these crazy times. So if that interests you, make sure you check out theanabar.com, code RJF10. And yeah, y'all rock, y'all rock. Make these, tag me on Instagram, thumbs up button, comment below, let me know what you think. And with that, we're out of here. Appreciate you guys as always. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see every one of you with the next video. See you guys. Boom, 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 baby. We gone.